So the past couple videos that I've made, I've just been catching up with all of these North American carnivorous plants that are coming up because of the spring. And that does mean that there were a couple plants I've been leaving out. In case anybody forgot, I have Nepenthes, and here's how they're doing. Up on this shelf here, we have Nepenthes ventrata and Nepenthes rafflesiana. I had to completely cut back this Nepenthes ventrata because of how big it grew, and of course, like every time, it grows back from the basal shoots. So we're currently waiting on the first couple pictures, and yes, this thing is going to mature very, very quickly because it's Nepenthes ventrata. As for this Nepenthes rafflesiana, it has finally pictured right here, and it's been periodically catching gnats and stuff. The leaves, for some reason, are still very deformed, but now that it's picturing, I'm hoping that it's going to get onto a normal schedule. I'm looking at these leaves because they have not been affected by whatever that is yet, so soon that'll revive itself. That'll be good. And then this giant titan, this is my Nepenthes Miranda. 2 separate growth points, and for a while I was very disappointed, and I felt like it was a giant waste of money because it takes up a lot of space, evidently a lot of light, and it wouldn't even picture. Plus, watering this thing was a nightmare. I would have to pick it up and take it to my bathroom and hose it down with the shower head anytime I needed to water it. So I just did that. That's why it's still wet. But it started working. And on some of the more recent leaves, there are curly upper pitcher tendrils that are starting to develop actual pitchers. And I am so excited because this thing is going to look absolutely stunning. Also, the lighting is clearly working because the pitcher leaves are starting to get a little bit of extra anthocyanin. Very nice reddish tint, and I am just so excited for when this thing is pitchering. I will periodically make updates on all 3 of these plants as they keep developing, but until then, you'll have to look at these. That is just really cool though, look at that. Also, keep in mind that it is pretty intentional that I don't keep a lot of Nepenthes, simply because they're like really big and they're very picky. And being so far up north, it's a lot easier to just, take care of a couple different fly traps and Sarracenia that will grow a lot happier and healthier, and they'll be very, very rewarding, as opposed to trying to figure out how to get these needy little chumps to survive in a north winter. And yeah, it means that if one of these Nepenthes were to die, I would not replace it. It already happened with the Lady Luck, but it's for the best of my collection.